Hello, I'm Zachary Mitchell, your fellow SLCC adult education teacher, even though I teach at night. I'm here to show you today about an online game that's really helped my students, really engage my students, called Kahoot. It's online, it's free, and as the tagline says, create, play, and share fun learning games for any subject for all ages for free. Alright, so really a lot of fun, and my students love it. Especially because it allows them to use their cell phones in class, which they normally don't get to use. So it's free to sign up. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Remember, the website is getkahoot.com. Don't put anything else besides that. You might get sent to an unsavory site, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. I'm already signed in, so it's going to take me to my page. Okay, this is kind of your background page for a creator, a person who has a profile. Notice I already have 7 Kahoots. 40 plays and 624 players, so all that. So I'm going to actually show you what a Kahoot is like. I'm going to play it in ghost mode so you can see what the game is like, and then I'm going to show you how to construct one. So with that, let's take a look at a former one. Let's see. Let's look for All-Star Review. Yeah, it's right here. Now, ghost mode just allows me to show how this game is played. Again, you wouldn't use ghost mode for anything else besides a demonstration. So you, by launching it, it begins everything here. Notice the way the Kahoot works is they put up this screen here, and students on their cell phones or tablets or another computer will go to kahoot.it. Again, kahoot.it, and this screen would appear. They'll put in this PIN number, and then they'll get to put in their nickname once the correct PIN number is entered. Notice I have Melissa, Smokey and the Band, Garza, White Shadow, and Science. Now, if I click this, it removes the person. So if you have a person who decides to put up a nickname that you do not like, it automatically blocks them from that game. So that's a very handy use. Alright, so once you have all your players, you click Start. Now what's going to happen is going to put the question up for around 10 seconds, and then it will put up the question again with the answers. Alright, and students will have to choose their answer as quickly as possible. The quickest correct answer gets the most points, and at the end of each question they rank the students. So it gets pretty competitive very quickly, and that's why I really like the program. So here's how it goes. So let's start with one. Alright, so the All-Star Review. Which of the following is a linear equation? Usually I read the question. Now, since this is ghost mode, it automatically went to the correct answer. Now, I had 20 seconds. Now, students would select their answer. Again, this was what would show up on the screen. And a red triangle, a yellow circle, a blue diamond, and a green square would show up on their screen, and they'll have to select which one is the correct answer. And of course, a linear equation, the only one is the red triangle. Now, after it's given the correct answer and it's shown, okay, 3 had it correct, 1 had it wrong, you can go back to go over the image if there was an image attached to it. Most of the time I do put one there, whether it's for social studies or science, whatever the case may be. And then it has the ranking. Garza was first, and Smokey and the Band is next. Alright, let's go through another question. Which branch of the federal government makes the law? Again, you have the questions and the answers presented here, and the students have to choose on their phone the blue diamond. Garza still in the lead, Smokey and the Band second, the White Shadow still on the bottom. Let's go through one more question. Correct the following statement. Both John and Melinda blank in charge of adult ed. And the answer is R. Blue diamond again. So here. Now, this I like to draw attention to whenever you're formatting your questions or entering your questions. If you hit the space button one too many times, it does something strange with the formatting, so you always want to go back over and review your questions. But that said, we're going to end the quiz next. Okay, so we ended the quiz, And you can get feedback and results and all that kind of stuff. Garza was the winner. You might want to award a prize for the top vote getter, whether it's a Coke or candy or whatever the case may be, whatever you feel like. Okay, and there's the final results. Okay, now what I'm going back to my Kahoots. I'm going to create a Kahoot. So let's see, it's new K right here. So this is how you create one. Of course, you can choose a quiz, discussion, or survey. We're going to choose quiz. You start by giving it a name. I'm going to call this one sample quiz. Go. All right, now notice this is your screen for everything. So you put in your question here. You can even put the point value. Now your question does have a limitation of 95 characters. Now your point questions, it could be a point question or a no point question. Of course, you want to keep it as a point question so your students can get points for answering it correctly. Now, if you want to have an image where they had to identify the president or maybe use a chart to have some kind to decide some kind of information, you could do that. Now, but just remember, the image will need to be big enough because the image is going to be shown on the screen and everyone has to see it. They will not be able to see it on their laptop or cell devices or tablets or whatever. It's only going to be on the screen. And I also like to highlight you can put in a video. So if you wanted your students for one question to watch a short video, then answer a question, you could do that as well. All right, and you could change the time limits. So let's put in who was the first president of the United States. Oh, let's make sure we capitalize it, proper noun, huh? Okay, simple. Now we could put in an image if we want to, but for answers, of course, just like you're making a multiple choice question test, we'll put John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Eli Whitney. Why I chose him, I don't know. And of course we have good old George Washington. Okay, and then you'll choose him being the correct answer. Now this is where a lot of folks make mistakes. They choose to go, oh, save and continue. You would think that would be the next step. But if you want to add a question, if you want to have more questions, you click add a question. And then you go into your next questions and automatically save. Now if you need to review the question that you had before, oops, sorry, I didn't put anything for question 2. It automatically saves it as you go back and forth. Let's put which president, as you see I'm doing social studies stuff. Well, let's do this one. Which planet is the largest planet in our solar system? Okay. I'm going to put Jupiter. Of course, that's going to be the right answer. The Sun, Earth, Saturn. Okay, now if I want to go back to a previous question, of course I can go there and I can go back here and you get the gist, and you continue to do that. Now let's say if I want to choose a file to put in something there, I'm going to choose something at random, something in my pictures. Let's see, just a map that I have. I'm going to choose a sample picture. A koala bear. He looks cute. Alright, so now that koala bear will be there in my picture. Alright, let's stop with those 2 questions. Okay, so now you can change your the order of it if you want to, or edit your questions again. We'll save and continue. Alright, here you can put a description if you need to, tags or something like that. If you, especially if you have multiple students creating this, you definitely want to put a tag on it if you can. And privacy settings. If you want it to be private or public, I keep it public because nothing to hide, and definitely I want to be able to share this with you. I want you to be able to look it up if you need if you need something from me, if you want a quiz from me. And again, I select my primary audience is school, and save and continue. All right, now you can give it a cover image. It might be, if it's a social studies, you might want to put a picture of the era that you're in, or science, the different topics, or if it's whatever, you choose an image. Now you also can embed a YouTube video in the background so it plays on the screen, the lobby screen. That's when everybody's putting in their game pin codes. All right, now I won't put any in for this one. We'll just have that cool computer music. Now I can preview the game right here. We're going to preview it. Okay, sample quiz is now loading. This is what it's going to look like. Why are you doing this to me? But anyway, I don't know why it's not allowing me to start. It should let me start it. I don't know why, but you would see that the game would start just as the others, especially once you have players available. Don't know why it's not doing it right here, but you get the gist of it. I would definitely recommend using this. If it's an everyday thing, that's cool, something students always look forward to. I use it probably every other day. I try not to wear it out. Overwhelm is welcome, but use it as a special treat to kind of, for a dead area in class. If I know math is difficult or social studies really lagging, I try and create a game and just have it ready as a boost me up for the students. They really get into it, they really enjoy it, and again, you can get your students to create their own to challenge other students. That's always a lot of fun. So again, this is Zach Mitchell. Hopefully this is helpful. I hope that you can use it in your classrooms to the same great effect that I've had it. It's really been a positive thing. So hopefully I'll see y'all soon, and hopefully y'all enjoy this. Thanks.